One thing that I have learned from my personal growth and journey, and also my journey to be a therapist, is self accountability. Now, self accountability is very, very important. It's important for your personal growth, and it's also important for growth within your family or within your closest circle. And it also could transcend through your extended family as well, or even through your friends. Self accountability is very important because it allows one the opportunity to evaluate themselves or reevaluate themselves, or any type of toxic behavior that one acquired through your lifetime, whether it's through your upbringing or even through your adult life. Now, I had personally took on this journey of personal accountability. And what I did was that I went back and reevaluate everything about me. I evaluate things that was making me be me. And I also evaluate different types of behavior that I used to have. I also evaluated this all type of negative things. I was evaluating why I was thinking the way that I was thinking, and why I was responding to certain situations the way that I were. Um, there's different things like that, and through this personal growth and journey, what I did, I went back into my family history. I went back and reevaluate my parents' belief. Now, the parents' belief part is very, very vital and very, very important. The reason why is because a parent's belief, whatever they believe in, it automatically resonates or it transcends through the children. Now, what I mean by that, children normally, through their normally behavior as they growing up through their upbringing, they automatically mimic the behavior of their parents. So when they mimic the behavior of their parents, it affects them in their adult life. So a lot of the mental behavior or the mental attributes from the parents, um, children pick up on that and they act just like their parents. Now, this is true when you see, say for example, let's say for example, now I was in a abusive household, right? My father, let's say for example, my father was very abusive with my mother. Not saying that happened, but let's just say hypothetically that was the situation where my father was abusive to my mother. So I witnessed this whole traumatic experience throughout my upbringing, and I accepted that as being the norm, the normal behavior. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that this is actually toxic behavior. So I end up mimicking this behavior, acquiring this behavior, and now in my adult life, in my adulthood, I end up developing the same type of behavior, which this behavior could develop into narcissism. This behavior can also develop into a person becoming a sociopath or even a psychopath as well. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention domestic abuse or domestic violence within that. Now, just by this example, y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about with reevaluating your personal behavior for your personal growth or your personal evolution. Now it's very important that you go back and reevaluate your toxic behavior. If it's any type of toxic behavior that you have, it's important for you to go back and reevaluate that and reevaluate the origins of where they come from. In most cases, I guarantee that most of the toxic behavior, it normally originates from your personal upbringing when you was a child. You got it from some type of behavior that you mimic, whether it's through your parents, whether it's through whoever was the legal guardian of you, whether it's your parents, whether it's your aunts, uncles, anyone. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all probably came out of a household where you was foster children. In a foster household, same thing, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's your legal guardian and whoever was raising you, you have to go back and reevaluate where this toxic behavior come from. And from there, you have to make a choice and make a decision. Is this toxic behavior beneficial for me, or do I need to change this behavior? Now, keep in mind that no one can make you change the behavior other than yourself. You have the power and the ability to change your personal behavior. Now, if you choose to accept that wherever this type of behavior that you have is the norm, then that's just you. You just, because that's what you choose. But however, you have to want to keep in mind, if this toxic behavior not only affects you personally, but also affects people around you as well. Because there's going to be people who's not going to be subject to your toxic behavior. And what they're going to end up doing is they're going to end up dismissing you because of the toxic behavior that you have. So that's something you have to want to consider as well. So it's very important through your journey, even through spirituality. To be honest with you, there's a lot of toxic behavior, even in spirituality, or as other people call religion or religious beliefs too. A lot of toxic behavior comes from that as well, through a certain religious belief as well. So you have to reevaluate that as well. You know what I'm saying? Reevaluate if wherever your religious belief is, if it's beneficial to your self work, evolve yourself spiritually and mentally, then keep it. But if it's something where it's toxic, where it's destroying the people around you, where it's making you be hypocritical of people, where you're just judging people, you're doing all these negative things, causing all these negative situations, then that's something that you need to reevaluate, and that's something that you need to change. And it's just that simple. So it takes for one, just like it took for myself, to reevaluate the toxic behavior that you have and to go from there. All right. So we need to take, in other words, we need to take accountability for the behavior that we have. Any type of toxic behavior, we need to take accountability for that. Point blank and simple. Now, y'all just let me know what you think about this. And like always, fight fate with faith.